Alongside Ben McKee, I'm Austin Price. 2-minute drill from Lexington, Tennessee, and Kentucky coming up at 7 o'clock. Ben, Tennessee is as healthy as they've been in a while. Offensive line, they will start the group that started the season off, that being Cade Mays at right tackle, Javonte Spraggins at right guard, Cooper May center, which means Jerome Carver's back to left guard, and Darnell Wright at left tackle. It'll be the first time since Florida that we've seen that combination, because Cooper or Cade have been out, at different points through that stretch.
Absolutely. I think that's absolutely huge going into this game. The post-game pod following Alabama, we talked about it with Kane, that Tennessee needs to get healthy going into this Kentucky game, because what makes Kentucky better than they typically are is their physicality in the trenches, both on offense and on defense. And Tennessee is going to have to establish the run. And for Tennessee to establish the run, Hendon needs to be healthier, Tyon needs to be good to go, Jabari needs to be a week healthier, the Mays brothers have to be able to go, and they are going to be able to go. And then I think you look on the defensive side of the ball, sounds like Elijah Simmons made the trip, is going to be able to help Tennessee in some capacity, try to give it a go. And Matthew Butler, it's well documented how he and some of his teammates have played a bunch of snaps, so the week off leading into a big physical football game is really, really key.
Well, the atmosphere here at Kroger Field should be really good early. We'll see if Tennessee can get off to a hot start. That's been a trend all season long. If they get off to a hot start, when you're playing a team that you beat 33 of the last 36 times, and a team that lost last week and has lost 2 in a row, even with a bye week kind of sandwiched in between, how much doubt creeps in for Kentucky if Tennessee can get off to a quick start?
Yeah, not only just for the players, but the fans as well. You talk about the atmosphere, and when we were here in 2019, it was a really good atmosphere.
Sure.
Got really loud at times, and there's a sense of doubt amongst Kentucky's players and Kentucky's fans, because you get out to this great 6-1 start. You only lose to Georgia. You beat LSU, you beat Florida, but then you look awful against Mississippi State. You're trending in the wrong direction as a team like Tennessee that you thought during the offseason you should beat as they come to town. There's some doubt creeping in. So I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head, but Tennessee is significantly outscoring opponents in the first quarter. If Tennessee can do that tonight, does that doubt creep in with Kentucky's players as well as, oh, here we go again, and the fans as well? Oh, maybe this team is trending downwards, in fact, and all of a sudden the air is let out of the stadium.
Biggest key tonight for Tennessee is what?
Got to run the football. And got to be able to stop the run. I just think it's the running game in general. This Kentucky football team, when it is at its best, it's running the football. Sounds like Chris Rodriguez, their big-time back, who has a fumbling issue. Sounds like he's healthier from a wrist injury that's led to some fumbles. Sounds like he's good to go. But and their offensive line does a good job of getting a hat on a hat, being real physical, and paving some big holes along that line to allow Chris Rodriguez to do some damage. So you got to stop the run and got to be able to run the ball as well.
Yeah, Tennessee, their ability to run it with Tyon Evans and Jabari Small, I think, will be a big part of this football game, especially early, and then potentially opening up things with the play-action pass deep over the top to a guy like Javonte Payton. He's Ben McKee. I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill.